This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I want to appreciate all my subscribers. Want to appreciate all the information. Appreciate y'all for coming to the video. Appreciate all the support and love. Appreciate everything that y'all do for the 2A community. Like I said before, y'all the star people. I'm just a messenger, just the average citizen trying to uphold the Constitution, spend the second. I appreciate everything that y'all do for the 2A community and stuff. I appreciate y'all coming over here every single day through the good and the bad and ups and downs. Nothing moves in a straight line, people. We got a lot to get into, people. And right now, I'm talking about, you can call this a rant video, whatever the case may be, but we got a lot of stuff we got to talk about in a short period of time. And now I've been coming up here talking about all these gun laws that is raining down on our country. And I told you during the election, I was pretty much saying, hey, you know, their agenda is going to be gun control. I got plenty of videos to back up everything I'm possibly saying. A lot of y'all been listening to me for a long time. Even when other people was caught up in the headlines, I would say, hey, we need to step back and look what's going on. The new administration pretty much did not talk about no type of gun control. They kept it a secret. They kept it quiet. They played on people's emotions and all this kind of stuff, especially when it comes to the virus, which was the best recipe ever for the Democrats to come in and just snatch away everything when it comes to the 2A community. I'm talking about, at the end of the day, a lot of people, you know, for years since Trump was in office, you know, Trump's the worst thing for Second Amendment. You know, Joe Biden is a whole lot better. These are comments that I've seen, people. These are the same people. Where are they at now? Where are these same people at now who was backing Joe Biden saying, hey, he's a lot better than when it comes to Trump, when it comes to the Second Amendment? And I've been saying this before. Trump was not perfect. But there's nobody that's 100% for the Second Amendment. And I told you, a lot of your politicians, a lot of your presidents and stuff has chipped away at your Second Amendment for decades, people, in this country. Go do your research. I've done my research. A lot of presidents have chipped away. These little small bills here and there that each and every one of them be passing has been chipping away at our Second Amendment for decades and decades and decades. And, you know, we talked about during the election. We knew what the agenda was when it came to the Democrats. You know, they sat and they waited like a lion, you know, hiding in the bushes and stuff, waiting for some little animal to come by so he could take it down. That's what the Democrats been doing this whole time. And I've been telling y'all, so now we have in each and every state in this country who is pretty much just drizzling a new gun bill every single day. I have covered, I don't know how many states. Some states I can't even cover, so many bills coming out. We don't even have enough people in the 2A community to cover all these gun laws. They're raining down on us. Some of them, y'all talking about, we can't even catch them all. Some of them falling through the cracks and stuff. We're missing some of them. We backtracking when it comes to these gun bills and stuff. Each and every one of your politicians seized on it because it's easy. They're just sitting back, pen and paper, writing new bills, new bills, new bills. HR this, HR that. Senate bill this, House bill this. I'm talking about, this is what they've been doing for the last decade. I'm talking about, every state I have seen are facing some type of gun laws, a gun bill. Some in favor of the 2A community, but majority is not favoring the 2A community. So we've been talking about HR 8. They've been running this background check situation because you have a lot of these Democrats are running in major cities that the gun violence is out of control. It's out of control, and so now the excuse was, oh, because we have these firearms with no serial number on it. That is the backup plan for them. Supposedly the backup plan. And so now they're coming out the universal background checks. Now they're talking about we're going to close this gun show loophole crap that I've been hearing for decades and stuff like that. I'm talking about, now we have another bill out there, HR 127, been hanging around, sponsored by Sheila Jackson. And you know, all she's talking about, oh, well, we need a gun registry and stuff. We need a gun registry. We've been dealing with so much. In 2020 coming into 2021. No, forget that. We've been dealing with so much ever since probably before, you know, before Obama got into office. We've been dealing with so much. Decades, people. Decades of just gun laws in this country. I did a video, wasn't popular, didn't really matter if I just touched one person. We got thousands and tens of thousands of gun laws in this country, starting from your small cities and towns and states, worldwide, people. It's almost pretty much like this whole nation. I'm talking about, this is what we've been dealing with. And guess what? We're still having people are doing things they shouldn't be doing when it comes to firearms. This Atlanta shooting, guess what? Right now, what we're dealing with, we have gun shops. I have been to 9 gun shops in probably about 2 weeks, and every last one of them pretty much sold out of firearms. We have millions and millions and millions of new gun owners that have bought firearms. I'm talking about, on top of that, you got politicians saying that now we're in a crisis, a gun crisis, because we got new gun owners and stuff. Everybody's out buying firearms is not supporting the Second Amendment. I just keep telling people that. And some of the people buying firearms is actually increasing more gun laws because they're not taking the proper steps to protect the firearm. You having people getting injured, shot, all kinds of stuff is happening. That don't help the headlines, people. Your politicians looking at the headlines. Your media is not on the 2A side. They're promoting this stuff. They're spreading this propaganda. They're spreading the Democrat agenda. And the Democrat is seizing on this. We have Republicans who are not running for office. The Democrats are looking at their chops to add more to the seat, people, to add more Democrats in. They already got the House. They already got the Congress. The warnings is over with. And now we're seeing headlines, especially in Georgia. Oh, Georgia, no waiting to buy a firearm and stuff like that. So they're pushing that agenda. We got Obama now running around. He's talking about gun control. Now they're bringing out everybody. They're going to bring out everybody they're bringing out. They're going to bring out Obama. They're going to bring out everybody, people. Joe Biden been waiting on this moment. And we got a lot of people that's out there distracted talking about all this other stuff. They're missing the whole point. They're missing the whole point. And you think this stuff might not pass. You think this stuff might not pass? You better think again. Because a lot of people keep thinking that, oh, it ain't got no legs. This ain't got no legs. But far as I see, they've been passing little small bills here and there all over the place. Nothing has eased up. In Virginia, we talked about Virginia. That has not eased up. We talking about Illinois. We talked about California. We've been talking about New York. We've been talking about all these places. I'm talking about a lot of these stronghold Second Amendment states. Guess what? They're being weakened. They're being weakened down, people. Why? Because we got people moving from states that have been destroyed when it comes to the Second Amendment, and they're moving. Oh, I'm going to just pack up and move, and I'm going to go to this state because guess what? I can carry my gun. I can open carry. I can't open carry here and there and there. Guess what? Then they go to these states, and they do the same thing. Vote for the same people. Vote for the same agenda. So now these states are being destroyed. You look at the map, people, it's feeding on itself. Universal background checks. Just as soon that I started seeing that, when they talk about ghost guns, then it's about 10, 15 states are talking about banning ghost gun sales in the state. I'm talking about, this is what I've been talking about for a long time, people. They're seizing on everything. And while they're in control, people, they're going to keep their foot on the gas. They're not like the Republicans. The Democrats is nowhere near the Republicans. Every time the Republicans have the chance to do something, they pretty much, they get all the way, then they just back off. They just back off. The Democrats have passed the stimulus without the Republicans. They're passing other stuff without the Republicans. I told you before, they've been waiting a long time. And guess what? They're going to take advantage of their opportunities, unlike the Republicans, people. When Republicans got an opportunity, they infight within themselves. The Democrats, they might disagree and everything, but guess what? They got an agenda that they're trying to prove. They got an agenda that they're going to get through, and they're going to do it. And I've been saying this for a long time. Joe Biden was picked for a reason. Joe Biden was picked for a reason. During the election, a lot of people's food, when Joe Biden was down in the polls and stuff, guess what happened? Hey, you know what? He shot past everybody else. Once again, like I said before, people, at the end of the day, I'm talking about, they had an agenda from the start with. The stars were lining up. I've been telling people that. People, we got a long way to go in the 2A community, people. The fight is going to be long. I'm just telling you. We don't got time to be messing around with all this other stuff. Everything is at stake. Your firearm manufacturers at stake. There are laws out there who are trying to overthrow the laws that protect your firearm manufacturers, the ammo manufacturers, your ammo shops, your gun shops. Everything is at risk, people, and they're trying to destroy the 2A community. So, I just want to talk about what's going on, people, because I'm seeing it's being really, it's getting out of control right now, people. It's really getting out of control, and they're gonna keep going, people. So, like I said before, we better get the energy in the 2A community. And guess what? everybody. We need everybody in the 2A community. Not no one person, not no one organization, not no one group can do it, people. I keep telling people that. Stop depending on your politicians and stuff. We got to do it together. So this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.